In Fields of Green, you're a farmer trying to make the best farm. You need to keep your fields watered, your livestock fed, and your victory points, also known as VP, high. The game takes a while to set up. Everything makes sense, but there are a few piles to shuffle, some tokens to sort and hand out, and a few other things to do. You'll definitely want baggies for this game. Because of the setup, the game itself, and the takedown, plus scoring, you'll probably only play this on weekends. Really fast players or older kids and adults may be able to get a game in on weeknights. You're building a farm. The gaming mechanism is something called engine building. You start simple. A silo, which holds food for animals, and a water tower, which holds, well, water. The game takes 4 years, or 4 rounds. The action phase is a lot of fun. You draw cards either using the recommended rules or the advanced rules, which means taking from at least 3 of the 4 piles. Field, livestock, construction, and building. This is a mechanism called card drafting. Once you have your cards, you pick one and pass the rest to the next player. You'll need to figure the best places to put your card. This mechanism is called tile placement, even though here you're placing cards, not tiles. Because you'll be placing cards at the same time, this mechanism is called simultaneous action selection. Anyhow, fields need water. I'll talk more about this later. Livestock need food. Constructions and buildings give bonuses. Speaking of bonuses, most of the cards work with each other. For example, a field gives an extra food if placed next to another field of a certain type. Oh, and sometimes the bonus is immediate, or at the end of the game. Most of the time, it'll come during the harvest phase. The round continues until you have to keep the last card. If you can't afford a card, you can go to market and trash it for some money. Money isn't that hard to get in this game, but sometimes you'll be a bit low. You can also trash cards to build another water tower or silo. Anyhow, sometimes it'll be smart to trash a card to get a little bonus just to keep someone else from getting the bonuses. One really great bonus is the equipment. You can get lots of cool things from them. In this one game, I drew pipes, which meant I could pump water a bit further. It really helped me. Water towers are tricky because early on, you'll mostly just be getting fields and livestock. It's not too hard to get food because that's the point of fields. Keeping fields watered is the hard part because they can only be a few spaces away from water towers. Some turns, you'll trash a great card because you'll need to build a water tower, or else you'll really hurt in the harvest phase. Once all players are finished the action phase, the harvest phase starts. You'll check your fields at the same time and take water from the water towers and put it on your fields, which often provides more food. You'll then place food on your livestock. If you can't water a field or feed livestock, the cards get turned over. These are called open areas. While you play, you may run out of tokens and money. The designers should have thought that out a bit better. They also should have made the tokens of a better quality, especially the money in VP. They're probably the worst out of all our games. So you'll go through this 4 times, and at the end, add up all the points from the cards, your VP tokens, and other bonuses. By now, depending on how experienced you are with games, you might be thinking, wow, this sounds really complicated. don't worry, Fields of Green is really easy to learn. The instructions aren't too hard and the cards are easy to understand. Plus, as with most games, it comes with really great reference cards to remember rules, round order, and anything else important. Really, the game is this. Keep the best cards for yourself or away from your opponent. Make sure you have enough food and water and try to earn the most victory points. This one time, I bought too many fields and not enough livestock. As the game went on, I couldn't keep them all watered and had a hard time during the harvest phase because I wasn't making money. I learned my lesson and did much better the next game. I like how we really have to think about which card to keep and how it will fit in our farm. It's like a puzzle. The cards change, the direction of play changes, and each player needs something different every time the cards are passed. Not to mention the decision to trash cards. Sometimes the card we want comes back to us, and sometimes it doesn't. These mechanisms combined are something called variable phase order. My favorite part is the harvest. So much is happening. It's fun. Setup takes a long time, and I wish there were more tokens. We've only played with 3 people and run out a few times. The game is also much longer than it says on the box. Maybe that's just because it takes me a little while to read and remember everything. That's something to keep in mind for your family. I don't know if I'd like to play with an extra person. Then again, maybe the added fun would be worth it. I really like Fields of Green, and aside from how long it is, there really isn't anything I don't like. 2 thumbs. If this game sounds interesting, the designers also made a game called Among the Stars, which is almost the same, but you're building a space station instead of a farm. It sounds pretty cool, but I'm more than happy with just having Fields of Green.